Right, we need to just jump straight into this because this is bad. Remember the old days when you load up FIFA 14, FIFA 15, and you'd be experiencing peak FIFA, the multiplayer game to play. These were the games football fans wanted, and now we have this. Absolute mess. So if you remember, on the 30th of January this year, EA released an SBC, and with this SBC brought a lot of controversy. Can't imagine why. Might have something to do with the fact that nearly everyone that was doing it was getting messy, and I said it at the time, it could just be really lucky. You could just be one of them players, you know, them people who just have really stupid good luck, and then they suddenly put out a message on their direct communication page on Twitter saying, we've identified an issue with the SBC, blah 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 blah, we are waffling. So they disabled it. Now with that, people obviously weren't very happy. What have they gone and done now? Why are people unhappy now? Well, my friends, I have the answer for you. So basically last night, what was it? What day is it now? I'm on Sunday morning for me. It's 1:07 AM. When people were doing champs on Friday, if they were to complete all 20 games, which some people did, some people do that, that's fine. People were getting Mbappe and Dembele. Now, again, first it was a case of, wow, this is really good pack weight. This is good. You know, people are getting good player picks out of the rewards. However, there's a slight problem with that. There was a trend, and there was a pattern building. Everyone was seemingly getting either Mbappe, Dembele. It was just becoming a little bit of a joke. Now, you might think that's quite bad. Yes, it is. However, it gets worse because EA actually put out a statement saying we have identified an issue where the champions player pick reward in unintended results. This has been corrected in game. So what does this say? So EA have the ability to manipulate player picks. The bigger problem here is there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be using Mbappe and Dembele, and also a lot of people that are going to have a hard time defending against that. But that isn't the main issue, is it? That's not the main problem. The main problem is this is becoming a bit of a pattern now. EA are seemingly giving up with actually giving a shit at this point. And I don't know why people still feel the need to play. So I've done this weekend league. Did I get Dembele or Mbappe? Of course I didn't. But you know, it's just one of them. Now I'm scrolling through Twitter, just minding my business, and I see a tweet from Nick on the foot market, and he basically puts out a very big message saying that if he has to stop playing the game, so EA actually take notice and improve the gameplay, then he will do it. There's been so many different creators that I've gone back and forth with. I don't know if that's the right thing. It absolutely is the right thing. This is what everybody needs to do, because otherwise it's never going to get better. You can't just expect these kind of mistakes to happen twice in the space of a few months now. The gameplay isn't improving. It seems like after every single patch, something gets broken. And I don't know about you, whenever I've played Weekend League in the past few weeks, it's always been, let's just do constant switches to the left-hand side, to the right-hand side. One player runs down the wing, they either cut back or they use whipped cross. Now, I'm sure there's probably a lot of people that work at EA that are great and try to do things properly, but there's clearly a lot of people that do not give a single shit about this game, the community. All they care about is profit. So then I see Boycott EA is trending. Everyone deleting the game. Kind of crazy. There's so many people deleting the game, and the player base is already low. How can they come back from this in terms of this game specifically? Because we all know people are going to go out and buy the next one. When is this going to end? There's a deeper rooted problem with EA. I think a lot of people are starting to realise that. Just to go back to the community note that's actually on, it says there may have been a probability issue. There was no evidence of unintended rewards being given out. Mbappe and Dembele are part of League Untots, so they fit the reward description. EA lowered chance. Now, this is obviously just a community note. It doesn't necessarily mean that is a fact. However, we all know EA, that is probably the case. But this game is a joke, and more people need to back Nick. It is going to be different. Some people will not want to play this game now. For me, there's only been one good promo, maybe two. And that's been Team of the Year and Thunderstruck. Everything else has absolute stunk. That's just me personally, though. I'm not saying that objectively. Yeah, but it's just one of them where it got to a point now where people are finally saying enough is enough. It's time to delete the game.